everyone. We're going to start the Youth Innovation Forum. I'm going to introduce you Sybil Kramer, and she will introduce to you the Green Team of Los Altos High, as well as the Robotics Team of Mountain View High. So let me give you a little background on Sybil. She's founder and past chair of the Los Altos High School PTSA Green Sustainability Committee, a coalition, which is a coalition of students, parents, teachers, administrators, and staff working to make the campus a greener and healthier place to study and work. Sybil is also a parent liaison for the Los Altos High School Green Team, Student Environmental Club. Green Team, come on, raise your hand, clap. Past 6 years. Green Team student leaders are here this evening to inspire you with the actions they have taken at their school. And Sybil's also a member of the Greentown Los Altos nonprofit citizens group, which has implemented successful programs for reducing Los Altos greenhouse gas emissions, diverting materials away from landfill, reducing water use, and more in our city. And Sybil is also a De Anza College language arts teacher for 18 years, now retired. And one more thing, for 8th grade classes, I'm sorry, I missed this. I'm sorry. 8 to 12, missing the past and future guardians of local water exhibit now on display in the San Jose History Museum. Let's give a round of applause for Sybil.
Appreciate that. Warm welcome. I'm pleased to be here tonight to introduce the students who are going to speak as the youth innovators for this conference. Earlier this afternoon on this very stage, Barry Chan stated that in China we are trained to respect our elders, in fact, all older people. And today in China and in Silicon Valley, we recognize that it is also important to respect the voices of our young people. Because theirs are the minds and the hearts and energies that are going to invent the new technologies for the future and find the solutions to the problems we face today. As the number of cars increase on our highways in California and also in China, I was in Beijing a year ago, we recognize the harm that gasoline-powered engines are doing in terms of global warming, in terms of air pollution and our health. So we're all looking to find solutions to reduce waste, to conserve water, to conserve energy, to find and discover alternative sources for producing electricity and for powering our vehicles. The student leaders who are here with us tonight will tell you about the actions they have taken and the members of their club have taken to address these issues. I am very proud to present to you 3 outstanding leaders of the Los Altos High School Green Team.
All right, hi everyone. I'm Shruti.
I'm Maggie.
And I'm Meredith. And we're from the Los Altos High School Green Team. Our school has been green certified since 2010, and as a green team, we have been striving to work for sustainability by trying to accomplish 3 things: reducing greenhouse gases, promoting recycling, and working on other projects at our school. We won't be able to talk about everything we do today, but we hope that through this presentation, you all will get a better understanding of what our school is all about, and maybe be inspired to take on your own green journey as well. All right, to start off with greenhouse gases. So, as you all probably know, greenhouse gases are one of the most famous causes of global warming, and as a school, we've done a lot to try and combat it. As you can see, here. So when you enter the student parking lot at our school, one of the first things you see is one of our prides and joys, our solar panels. So these solar panels provide a majority or a major part of our electricity on campus, and they keep a huge amount of dirty energy off the grid. This here is a report of last year, and this shows how much waste we prevented by having the solar panels up. all electric vehicles on campus. This here is an EV that's plugged into the wall, so it's fully electric, and staff can use this to roam around and see things on campus. All right, now as a club. So as Green Team, we started a monthly event called Carbon Free Commute Challenge, or CFCC for short. And in this, our main goal is to get students motivated, educated, and involved in coming to school in environmentally friendly manners. We incentivize students by giving each person who walks, bikes, skateboards, uses public transportation to school by, with a raffle ticket. And these raffle tickets allow students to participate in lunchtime events and win raffle prizes. We also have a blender bike. Now this bike powers a blender. You see she's holding a blender in the back. And it powers a blender when you pedal on it. So we make smoothies on the spot for ticket holders that they can use to kind of be like, oh yeah, you did something great today. Through all these incentives, we really hope to make green transportation seem more fun and more appealing to students. We currently have an impressive estimate of 270 bikers coming to school every day, and we really hope to improve those numbers.
Another huge goal that we have at our school is zero waste. And zero waste encompasses a really famous slogan of reduce, reuse, and recycle. So first, we looked at our campus and thought, what can we reduce? What came to mind was the cafeteria, and there we had a lot of styrofoam, and styrofoam packaging, styrofoam serving plates, and we decided that the viable substitute for that was going to be compostable trays. Our cafeteria was actually averse to using them at first because they cost about 5 cents more per tray, which ends up being actually quite a lot. So we actually searched for sponsors and found someone who would subsidize our first shipment of compostable trays, Greentown Los Altos. And after the success of them in our cafeteria, our school actually agreed to supply the funding for them going forward. We then looked at our greater community and found that plastic bags were a huge issue, and there was a lot of materials going into that. So we decided that rooting for the plastic bag ban would be a huge way to impact our community. Green Team members went to town hall meetings and spoke, as well as petitioned to make sure that the plastic bag ban went through, and it was actually enacted this past July. So now that we've reduced, well, we need to reuse what we have already on our campus. One huge plastic ban that was coming out of our school was plastic water bottles. And although we do recycle plastic on our campus, we know that no plastic is good plastic. So we have here installed water bottle refill stations in order for students to bring reusable water bottles and reduce that drain on resources that comes just about every single day. However, our most impressive achievement as a Green Team, and what we're most proud of, is converting to single-stream recycling. Single-stream recycling means that we have no trash cans on our campus, only recycling and compost. Originally, this required a lot of coordination between students, administration, as well as our hall or ecology. Student involvement was really high. We surveyed our bins, and originally our recycling sorting rate was very, very high, almost very, very close to perfect, hitting about 90% perfect recycling rates. But our compost only hit about 50%. So we launched an awareness program having video announcements, vocal announcements, and we would go out at lunch with incentives like candy and other things to make sure that students were sorting their waste into the correct bins. We also recycle DVDs, CDs, and batteries on campus. This allows students to bring in their old waste products for free and not have to drive to the nearest recycling center in order to recycle hazardous waste materials that are found in alkaline batteries and things like that.
So we've also done a lot of other fun and interesting projects around and on campus in order to keep the Green Team students having fun and to get other people interested in our cause. We were inspired by a Green Schools conference that we went to build a rainwater harvesting system. We applied for a student grant from ACE, the Alliance for Climate Education, and we're excited to receive a $200 fund, which we use to purchase our materials and build our system. This is both a great opportunity for the school to reduce our landscape and water footprint, as well as an educational and fun opportunity for ourselves. One of the highest profile events put on by the Los Altos Green Team is Earth Week. During Earth Week, we stationed new pioneering electric cars such as Tesla, McLaren, and Koda in the quad with the owners available to answer questions. The presence of the cool cars helps get the students interested in green activities and has them ask questions such as, what is an electric car? How does it work? What's the point of being green? We also invite green organizations to set up educational booths in the applications of green technology, such as baking cookies in a solar oven. To get students even more engaged, we have games, a Wheel of Fortune, and green trivia for prizes. Some other clubs participate in Earth Week as well, such as our debut fashion club, who we challenged to make a line of recycled clothing. On occasion, we also screen environmentally friendly and centered movies during Earth Week that have high attendance.
So what we've learned most through our journey towards sustainability is the community that rises up around it. We found that no one project is really isolated from each other, and everyone has to have a high rate of collaboration from students to administrators to just everyday community members. Environmentalism is really on the frontier of science today, and we know that we're still part of developing the culture that goes along with it. At its core, the LAHS Green Team is about enabling, inspiring, and allowing students to change the environment around them for the better, because we know that young innovators are really the ones who are going to change the world. So thank you so much for letting us speak here tonight, and we've been so honored to allow us to share our community with you. Thank you.